Welcome to Subramani. All of us, if not most of us at least, want to become virtuous, and there has to be some procedure and process to follow. Since I didn't know what were the steps, I thought I would go to my guru, which is this book by Shankaracharya, which is The Divine Speaks, where he actually answers this question, how to become virtuous. And he says, if we want to become ethical and virtuous, we have to necessarily adhere to our dharma and our shastras. And he gives two nice examples, so I'd rather quote him instead of trying to talk about it myself. These codes are various behaviors and practices to lead a flawless life. This is, all of us want a mind filled with virtues, which is true, but the mind does stray. It is not easy to concentrate even if you think you have learnt meditation, you have mastered it or whatever. It is very difficult. It is like a game of chess. You never complete the learning, right? So, this is, the mind is like a mischievous child. It has a lot of energy, so it will go here and there. So to harness that energy, you put the child into some productive activities, right? Like sending the kid to school is one such thing, so that the kid goes there, sits with other children, finds a teacher and learns. So similarly, you have to hold your mind on to all there are a lot of rituals which are created, what we call this as Nitya Karma. Nitya Karma is doing your Sandhya Vandan, which is 3 times a day, and doing your pujas, etc. Because during that time, the mind is what Swami Vivekananda also says, concentration. When you're doing something, do just that, right? When I'm making a video, it is easy to let my mind go astray, and lack of concentration will hurt it, right? So when Swami Vivekananda talks about concentration, he says that ekagrit, right? Just be doing that thing. If you're eating, eat. If you're cooking, cook. Don't stray here and there. It is very difficult. Concentration is not very easy, but concentration is one of the best things to learn. Even as a student it helps you, and even as an adult it helps you. So here he says, to possess virtual characters, for all our evil and corrupt thoughts must be banished. Towards this goal, our shastras have directed us to do our karmas, which is the daily ritual, puja, etc. And he also says that if you cook and eat just for yourself, it's not very good. You need to share your food which you cook. Anyway, we do naivedya, but after that you have to share it with everybody, including insects. He also includes food offered to all insects, and which are especially, I mean, ultimately we hurt insects knowingly or unknowingly. So we have to perform all our karmas uninterruptedly, and we will hardly have any free time to think of any wicked deeds, leave alone commit them. An important point to remember is not having any ego while doing these karmas. Ego is something which we will talk about separately, but yes, to say all the things that I have done is towards God, right? Sarvam Krishna samarpayami. You go and say all that I have done, whether I have done a puja, whether I have done everything, you just go and do it arpan to Lord Krishna or Lord Vishnu, whatever you wish to. He also gives an example saying, we often look at a image in the mirror. If the mirror is dusty, the image is not clear. So we have to clean the mirror also. But even then the mirror could shake. Now this is saying you have to concentrate so well that the mirror remains steady. So concentration, meditation is what our mind is like a mirror. If there are no wicked thoughts, the mirror will be clean and clear. If we focus our mind just on one particular thing, then the mind will remain steady, right? So the shaking mirror, you avoid that by using concentration. At such a time, the image will of course, it's Shankaracharya speaking, so he says all you will see is Paramatma. But yes, you can concentrate on any one thing, right? So whether you're talking to your client, just be talking to your client. When you're listening to your client, just be listening to your client. Don't be preparing an answer to give, right? So when you do concentrate on anything, whatever you're doing. If you're meditating, concentrate on meditating. If you're eating, concentrate on eating. We have to consciously become aware of God Almighty, the creator of this universe, the epitome of compassion, who is providing clothing and other comforts of life. We have to keep our mind pure and not let it oscillate. This is exactly what Swami Vivekananda also says, a little later, much later than what Shankaracharya said, because this is Paramacharya. Paramacharya has taken a lot of stuff from what Adi Shankara said maybe 4,000 years ago, but Paramacharya was not very, of course he's younger to Swami Vivekananda, but he does not use words like concentration. He says have a nishcha towards God, do your karmas, etc. Then he also talks about, suppose you have a copper pot at home which was lying in a well. For 10 years it was lying there, you didn't know where it was, and suddenly one day somebody found it and brought it up. Obviously it will require a lot of cleaning, soap, and maybe leaving it in the sun for some time, and then it will look nice and bright and you will be able to use it again. But you need to understand that pot will have to be cleaned, that vessel will have to be cleaned every day to keep it that way, right? So maybe you take bath every day, you feel very clean. And what happens is you don't ever step into any dirt knowingly. You wear your socks, you wear your shoes, you wear your dress, and you still accumulate some dirt in your body, so that you have a bath every day. But once in a while you may have an oil bath to remove all, even then some stains stay there, some dirt stays there. To remove that you have a proper oil bath and you remove it, right? Similarly, the mind does accumulate some dirt from other thoughts and deeds which we do. So like keeping the pot clean, we need to do our meditation, relax, and remove all the bad content which unknowingly or knowingly has got accumulated there. Only when you keep cleansing that will you become virtuous and happy, because becoming virtuous and happy is a fantastic way to increase your peace. The combination that you need of sleep, exercise, diet, meditation, and being at peace with yourself, doing this, doing a nitya karma is a fantastic way of reaching there. Thank you.